Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to another lecture. In today's class, we are going to understand a very important and a very interesting topic, that is the 6 E's of e-marketing. And you know what? The objective of this topic is that how the e-marketing is different from the traditional marketing and what are the benefits of it. All right, so we are going to cover the all kind of benefits and all kind of differences between the electronic marketing, that is the e-marketing, and the traditional marketing through the 6 I's. All right, 6 I's of e-marketing. So we have 6 I's. Number one is the interactivity, number two is the intelligence, number three is the individualization, number four is the integration, number five is industry structure, and number six is the independence of the location. So these are the 6 I's which will clarify and which will make crystal clear about the differences and the benefits of the electronic marketing as compared to the traditional marketing. All right. So now let's start and debrief and analyze and understand each of them one by one. So the first I, it talks about the interactivity. It says that the e-marketing has the element of interactivity into it as compared to the traditional marketing. How, sir? Give us some explanation and give us some example. No worries. Let me explain it. So, see, to interact with the customer through your website, in the e-marketing, you interact with your customer through the website, and getting the visitor to the site to provide the details about them and to agree to receive emails or messages in future from the website owners. So, when you bring the customer to the website and you show them your product and services, and you also ask them to make their accounts, provide their contact numbers or the email address. So through that, now you are interacting with the customer is not just seeing the website, not just seeing the product and services. The customer is interacting with you, and also customer is giving you the consent. The customer is giving you the consent that you can contact the customer in future regarding your product and services. So now that you are getting the consent from the customer, so again it is becoming a two-way communication. So that is how you interact with them in the e-marketing and the e-business thing, right? Then getting visitor to buy a product or services from the website and then pay using the internet. So now you are also making the customer to pay through the website or pay through the payment link. So now again you are interacting with the customer. Customer is giving their payment details and customer is interacting with you. So now see, there is not one-sided thing in this thing, because now you are interacting with customer. Customer is also doing something in your marketing or the display website. Also, when you apply the pull strategy rather than the push strategy, the pull strategy, it is all about attracting the customer towards you rather than throwing the information towards the customer. We all see the Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube ads. These ads are always on the pull strategy. They never give you the full information. They always give you a small hint about the product or service, small feature or the attracting feature, and they try to attract you and they try to pull you from towards their website, towards their page and towards their e-commerce platform, rather than the traditional marketing where you throw the flyers, pamphlet, brochures, billboard marketing, these kind of thing. So in this you attract customer. Also your marketing messages, your videos, your even pictures, your messages, these are not static. They are moving. They are moving videos, moving pictures, and moving messages, through which the customer is attracted, the customer get involved with it. So they are always effective as compared to the traditional marketing, just the static picture or the static message. Now you are showing them the attractive video including some influencer, some film star, some sports star. They are doing some activity or maybe some celebration. We all have seen the Sting advertisement in which the person, shake the string and then drink the string and uh, uh, hit the hit its leg on the or foot on the floor, and the elevator starts working. So it's kind of attractive and it's kind of interactive marketing through which they attract you. All right. And then the price or specification comparison of the competitor on your website. You provide the comparison of the prices and the specification and the reviews of your competitors and your product. Again, the customer will start interacting with these things, right? And also on your website, you make the categories like for men category, women categories, kids category, and under them you make some subcategories. Under subcategories you show the product, and when the person or the customer select the product, you show them your rating, how many purchases have been made in the last week, what are the colors which are available, what are the sizes which are available, and also the preview pictures of the product, that how they look from each angle. So these are the things through which you try to interact with customer. You try to give the customer the option or chance to interact with the website and do something which keep them engaged and ultimately attracts them and induce them to make the purchase. All right. Chat or call button with the support staff, because we all know that if there is something that is worthy or that is of high prices, you have to be sure about the product or service. So for that, you need the second opinion, or maybe you need the counseling, or you need the support or extra information from anyone. So on your website, if there is an option for call or chat with the representative of the sales staff, again it gives the customer a good chance of interaction with you to know more about the product, and if they have the interest, they will go for this option. All right. So this is how the e-marketing is a lot more interactive as compared to the traditional market, and when the customer start interacting with you, there are high chances that the customer will make the purchase. Then we have the intelligence. So the intelligence exists in the e-marketing. How? The internet can be used as a relatively low cost method of collecting market research data and data about the customers and other visitors to the website. So the internet is a very easy tool, is a very economical and cheap tool through which you can collect the data. And you know what? In today's world, the data is the currency. The data is the fuel. If someone has the data, that person or that company can do anything, because if you want to do research, you need data. If you want to do analysis, you need data. If you need to do marketing, you need data. You need the information of the customers, you need the access to the customer. So the data is everything. And once you get the data, then only you can store it, you can refine it, you can analyze it, and you can transform it into the usable, or I would say valuable picture or valuable results or reports through which you can do your decision making, through which you can do your research and innovation. All right. So that is why the e-marketing or the electronic media, that's very useful, right? So the data can be used to analyze the customer behavior, pattern of buying, and what information on the website interests them more, right? So the data can be used to find out these things, that what is the behavior of the customer, what are their preferences, what are their feedback, and what are the things which finds or which attracts the interest of the customer more than anything else. So accordingly, the company can excel in that product, excel in that service, do more research and development, offer more offerings, and improve their product. So these kind of things can only be done when you have the data, and the e-marketing provides you this opportunity. The e-marketing provides you this data through your website, through your e-commerce platform. All right. Then next we have the individualization. So the individualization means the personalization. That means now your marketing message are not going to be for the mass audience. They are not going to be the blanket marketing. When the blanket marketing means, taking everyone into the same blanket. Either they are interested or not, either they are relevant or not, or they like your product or not, or maybe they are not your potential customer, but still you are sending the marketing messages to them and you are wasting your cost. But in e-marketing, what you do, you apply the intelligence, and then you do the marketing based on the person specification, person needs, preferences, habits, behaviors, and choices, preferences. So these kind of thing you gather, and then accordingly you give them the marketing or the promotional messages and the promotional offers. And this is highly probable that in this strategy your customer will make the purchases. I always give this example that, for example, there is a person who is having a desire of eating fast food like burger, and at that time, if you would show him the promotion, the discount, and deals of the burger, there is a high chance that that person will make the order. Why? Because that person needs the burger, and you are showing that the something that is aligning with the needs and preferences and desire and interest of the customer. So that is how the personalized marketing works. And also, you guys would have seen that if you have more than one SIM card, I'm talking about the SIM card. Do you know about it that in some countries you have this right that you can have more than one SIM card. So if you have one more than one SIM card, and your one SIM card, that is SIM one, and that is let's say SIM two. All right. So your SIM one is deactivated. It is deactivated for long period, and you activated it randomly on some day without any purpose. So you will see that you will get the messages from the telecommunication or the company of the SIM. They will give you the message that if you would load 50 rupees or $50 or $10 or $5, you will get this offer. You will get these extra minutes, extra MBs, extra GBs, extra data. How they do come to know that you have opened the sim, and now obviously they want you to keep this sim activated, and for that they are saying that if you would make a load or recharge of a very small amount, you will get the big offer. And also sometimes they give you the free offers. Why? Because they want you to stay activated. Now, how do they come to know this? Because they are tracking your activity, they are tracking your data, they are storing your data through the electronic platform, and accordingly they give you the offer. And also you have seen that if there is someone who uses the mobile, who makes the call, like for example from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m., or maybe in late night, that person will have the marketing message or promotional message, which will have the offers, bundles, and discounts over the mobile packages or the sim packages of that time limit or the time period, because the company knows that this person uses the phone or makes the call or uses the data between 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. or maybe 1 or 2 a.m. frequently, and that person needs the data or the package at that time. So they give you the relative the suitable or matching offers or the bundle, so that you will be more attractive and you will be more persuaded towards making the purchase. And that is what we call the personalized marketing. And in e-marketing only you can do this thing, because in the traditional marketing, when you are making the brochure, pamphlet, flyer, signboard, billboard, newspaper marketing, these are the marketing which are done keeping everyone in the mind, and you cannot change it as per the person need or as per the groups. So this is not available in the traditional marketing, whereas it is available in the e-marketing. Similarly, integration means that your website or the e-marketing should be integrated with your other functions of the organization, such as providing the integrated marketing communication. So that, for example, I am running an ad. I am running an ad on the Facebook, all right, or maybe on Insta, or maybe on Snapchat, or maybe on YouTube. All right. And on all of these ads, if there is no link or number or email through which my customer can contact me, what do you think? Is this a good way or good strategy of marketing? No, sir, it is not. Yes, sir. For the e-marketing, the integration thing is very important that your marketing should be integrated with all other function. For example, if your marketing is if you are marketing your product, then you should have a number or the email or any kind of link of your website or your sales representative so that the customer can reach out to you. The customer can inquire about your product and services, right? So it should be integrated. Your marketing, e-marketing should be integrated with the means of communication through which your customer can reach you out. Then website might have a number to call in order to speak to representative or sales department. Yes, your website should also have the option through which your customers can reach out to the admin team or to the sales representative department or towards the you can say product specification department if in case they need to have some queries, some confusions, some negotiation or some further information about your product, they can ask, right? And also there should be a callback facility that the customer can be reached out by the staff. For example, if you saw one customer who spent too much time on your website, it was looking for the specific product, but ultimately that customer did not make any purchase. So there should be one option that your sales department or the sales team system should be integrated with your website, that you would come to know which customer spent the time on the website but did not made any purchase. So you can, the sales team will receive the data of the customer, and now the sales team or the sales representative will reach out to the customer that, sir or madam, we noticed that you were looking for this XYZ product, and what was the problem, what was the difficulty you were facing, or what was the issue why you did not make the purchase. Tell us if you have any, if maybe the customer would need the size which the customer was not getting, maybe the color was not there, maybe the prices was too high. So you can come to know about the issue, and then accordingly you can resolve, and obviously your customer satisfaction will also increase, that the company take care about my uh, preferences and my need so much that they are calling me back and they are trying to resolve my issue. All right, so that is the integration part. Then the industry structure, that is very simple, that in traditional marketing you market the product, but ultimately your, for example, if I am the Toyota, I am Toyota, all right, and I am manufacturing the car, but I will have the dealer or the distributor through which I will be selling my product to the end consumer. All right. So in traditional marketing, even if you are doing the marketing, you are telling everyone that what is our new brand, what is our new, the car version or the model. But still, the customer will reach to the dealer if they need to purchase. But in e-marketing or the e-business, you can eliminate them. You can eliminate them, and you can send your marketing message to the consumer directly, and the consumer will attract or interact with you or make the purchases directly to you, because now there is no difficulty of the physical shop or the physical outlet. Now the platform, electronic platform, it is available and it is open for everyone. Everyone can come to the platform, and everyone can interact with the manufacturer directly, and they can make purchase to the manufacturer directly. What you will do, what benefit you will get, the margin which they were keeping, the dealer's margin, you can save the margin. Either you can save the margin and reduce your selling price, your customer will get the benefit, or maybe you will not reduce your selling price, then you can enjoy the margin yourself, you don't need to give it to anyone. So the e-marketing gives you this benefit. All right. Then the final one is the independence of the location. It means that, as we all know, that in traditional business or the traditional marketing, it is bounded, or it has its physical limit or the physical geographical limit. But in the e-marketing, there is no geographical limit. There is no dependency of the location that if you are operating from one city, you cannot sell the product or you cannot market your product into another city where you would not have the reach or where you cannot, reach out to the customer or provide your product. But now in the e-marketing, or when you are selling through the e-commerce or your website, you have the independence of the location. And also, one angle of seeing this, for example, if there is product X and product Y on the website and the customer is looking at each of them, so the customer will see their features, specification, and the prices. All right. And there is a chance that the Y product is of a very big company, like I would say global company, and you are a local company. So if the customer would not come to know about this thing, there is a chance that the customer will prefer your product based on the features and the prices. All right, as compared to the Y product, because the customer find it suitable, the customer found it better about your product. All right, and only just because of the website, because your location was not shown, your location was not shown, now the customer will not judge you, or the customer will not make any presumption regarding your local brand. The customer will not think about it, although the customer will come to know it about it later, at the later stages. But initially, when the customer will be evaluating the product, the customer will evaluate the product independently based on the merits and demerits of the product and services and the prices. All right, so this thing will never influence them. So that means that you will have the independence or freedom from your location. Maybe there is a chance that there is a very good product, but since that product is coming from a local producer, or that product is coming from the, you can say, underdeveloped country, so customer might hesitate or customer might not be willing to purchase it. But if you would not tell the customer about it initially, and the customer will evaluate the product independently without any biasness about the locality of the brand, or maybe the underdevelopment of the company, customer might be persuaded to buy your product as compared to the global brand. Why? Because the customer didn't come to know about this thing. So that is the benefit of the e-marketing. In e-marketing, you get the independence from your location, and you can reach out to many customers while staying at the same location or staying at the single location. So these were the 6 sides of e-marketing. I hope that I was able to explain each of them with the comprehensive example. See you all in the next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.